Hello everyone, welcome in this session. And at first, we are talking about software called the TreeShade. It's totally free. You can install from Adobe Exchange. It works as a local server and the extension for InDesign and the bridge. And you can make a website and make online forms to collect content. Like here in Adobe Bridge, I have created a website depending on TreeShade. Here, this online form enables you to edit the content of the website, and here you can open the website on the right side. It's bilingual, support Arabic and English. And you can edit the content similar to WordPress, but in more custom and dynamic way. Here I have bilingual Arabic and English. I can preview the English and edit Arabic. If you add field, it's automatically assigned to the both language, so you can edit one and the other already exist. So let's start. After installing TreeShade, you will have in Adobe Bridge menu called the TreeShade, and in this menu there is a command, important command called new, and here you can change the default path, but after installing you will have these files already installed, and here you can make a shortcut for creating files where these files displayed as commands, and you can add more files to the default folder. Okay, now let's create folder to start our project. Let's name testing, and here to convert this folder to online form, from TreeShade menu select new data ts underscore key. It's a text file that has the settings for the online form, the submitting buttons and options. Anyway, you don't need to edit its content. This folder is supposed to be hidden. In Mac OS it's hidden, but here in Windows, so just don't edit this folder, don't delete it. It's related to TreeShade metadata. When you double click on this text file, TreeShade will ask you to open the online form in your browser. Click yes, and now we have empty online form. so you can edit your content here. Let's put the browser on the left, and here on the right our folder in Adobe Bridge. Now from TreeShade menu, a new command, you can create index.html. Okay. Now if you refresh the page, this file index reveal these two buttons to open the web page in the same window or in a new tab or new window. Okay. Now let's make two fields to make content. To make content, you need to make folder called data to match the word here data. So the file and folder pair together, and when you load the online form, these sub-content loaded. So here inside this folder, let's select a new plane. Let's write here title. Also from new command, plane, paragraph, icon. Now let's refresh. Now you have the content, so the end user can upload a new icon or can edit the title or the paragraph. Now how to connect to index. Let's open index in VS Code. Now you need to write TS tag to insert the text file here. So delete and write TS tag. Write here the relative path to your text file, /data. Then write the file name, title, and you can use regex, regular expression. So you can write ++ for the extension, and here using the regex you can retrieve list of files in dynamic way. And here you need to write a place, just a place, to determine that you want to place the text file, because for image you need to write URL instead of place. And let's copy this now for paragraph. So let's write here paragraph. Okay. So now you have data title inside folder data. We have text file title will be placed here inside each one, and paragraph inside paragraph tag. So let's save index. Now if you open the page, the text will be revealed here. How you know that? Let's update the content. The paragraph, it's the paragraph text, and it may be one line or many lines. And here the main title comes here. Okay, now let's update. Now the online form will update the text files in your local computer, and when you open the web page, you see the text files burst here dynamically. And let's add the icon now. So let's go back to Adobe Bridge. We have file icon.png. So here, let's put here under paragraph image src source. What is this? Okay, source. Then width, let's say 30%. Now we need to place the icon here inside source. Actually, not to place the file. We want to insert the URL of the image. So here, instead of place, write URL, and instead of paragraph, write icon. Okay, that's it. Now if we close the web page and open again, the icon will be embedded in the HTML file before sending it to the user. Okay. Now let's try to make a list of image instead of one image. Now let's suppose you have folder called icons. Let's put this icon inside, and let's add more icons. Okay, now you have list of icons inside this folder, icons. Now let's change the tag to include the files, all icons. So you need here to add you need to add here a TS tag for the icons. Okay. Now let's remove this temporary. Now you have here instead of icon, it's icons, and we have here list of files. So now if we refresh the page, you will see a list of URLs inserted without separator. So you need here to add separator to separate these files, these URLs. So write separator, then slash, then let's say we want to separate by this bar. Now if you refresh, you will see that there is bar between the URLs. If we change to a break, PR, now it's separated by break. If you see the page source, you will see here a break. Now we want to insert this URL inside the image tag. So let's make a separator like column or any separator. Then let's add ID for the TS tag. ID underscore, then name the ID like icons. Now all these URLs are not inserted in this place but saved to an ID called icons. Now you can use this ID. So write TS tag, and to use the ID you need to add here after TS tag, opening tag, write ID, but instead of underscore write hashtag, then icons, then slash, and add the separator to separate the text and use as record here, because TreeShade will repeat this block depending on the separated part. So right here column, the same separator that we used there, and here we can write image tag, and this image tag will be repeated. Image src width 20%. Now you can use the tag row to insert the record of retrieved URLs. Let's save and refresh. Now you will have icons, but there is a problem here. I'm not sure why. View page source. Oh. Image is repeated one for HTTPS. Because after HTTPS there is colon. That's a problem. So we need here to use a different separator. Let's say \n, a new line, and here the same. Let's save and refresh. Okay, now it's done. So what happens here? At first, this TS tag for definition to define the content. After placing the content, depending on this relative path that has regex expression, regular expression. After placing the URL, because we write here URL, it separates the text by \n, new line, and save to this ID icons. And here we separate the content with the same separator, \n, a new line, and TreeShade will repeat the content of this TS tag because it has in output ID hashtag, because it has a hashtag and separator. We repeat the content depending on how many records retrieved from separation. Okay, that's it. Because here, if you write only, like, let's remove this. And now let's write TS tag. Or without TS tag. You can write directly, like paragraph. Now anywhere you write like this, the content will be placed. So you, if you want to make a repeat iteration, you need to put / and make separation in multi-dimensions, not only one. You can make the multi-dimension separator. So now if we save like this, you will get the content of the ID without any separation. To separate, you need to put inside TS tag like this. No, you can put in one line, but here exactly after the opening of TS tag, you need to put this. You need to put the ID with hashtag, and you need to make separation. let's say \n, and here TreeShade closing, okay. Now you have the opening and closing, and here if you write row, let's see the page source, you will see that the URLs inserted inside paragraph. Here you can write the paragraph and the image. Like here I can write image, source, then row again, the same URL, and here width. Now you see okay, suppose we don't want the complete URL here, we want just last name, so we can separate this string again with the slash. So here you can write another separator which is slash, so write \/ because you need to skip the character, and here instead of row you can write cell, because we are inside a cell, then \/ and the number. Like if we write number 1, that means the first cell in the second dimension after separating by slash. See, it's the first one, HTTPS. What if we want the last one? Like I don't want the first one or the second one. Now the third one. See? What if we want the last one? It's if we write 1000. Let's search in the main.js code. This is the server file. This is the file. It's open source. You can edit. And if we search for parsing TS tag, let's write cell search for cell. Or let's say row. This is the section. This is the row number. If you write row, then hashtag, it's the row number. This is the code. You can include and or to filter the rows and remove anyone that you don't want. You have and or and must remove the entire retrieving if the record not included, and just remove the record. I remember that I make last cell. Do you know you can use regex to pick a cell instead of writing its order? So here, let's go back to our file. Here in the image, we have PNG at the last cell. If we separate the path, we have only PNG at last. So you can write just instead of making a number of the cell, no, just write PNG. Then this text will be used as searching regex searching in the file. So you can write here dot plus PNG, I think. Let's refresh again. See, it get the file name because it applied to this regex regular expression for the last cell in separation. So what if we want only the file name without PNG? Now you can write another separator after the slash. Write another separator, and now let's be the dot. So you need write dot plus. We need the dot, so you need to escape. Okay. Now we have a third dimension. So you can write here slash again, and write. We don't want the first one here. So write number 1. Because after separation, depending on the dot, we want the first part, which is the file name. See, now you have only icon and file name. So using TS tag, you have maximum flexibility in dimensions instead of 2 dimension. and you can use the number or regex to serve inside the data and get your data here. As I said, I make this website entirely using this technique, and it's bilingual, two language, Arabic and English, and you can edit in dynamic and flexible way. And here button for submitting the development copy to the final copy in different server. Anyway, that's enough for this session. Don't hesitate to ask any question about installing TreeShade. It's totally free. You can install from Adobe Exchange, from Creative Cloud, and you don't need to have subscription on Adobe Creative Cloud, because Adobe Bridge is free. You can just make an account and install. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.